have no fear. This is just part of my introduction. Hi. And I am on YouTube. You see, this is part of YouTube. Broken screen. I need I needed something for a thumbnail, and I got creative. What do you think of my thumbnail? Check these guys out. I just sent them a $20 cash app.
And it's not fucking funny now. You guys are here.
Can I get some name and badge number? You got a badge number? Some type of ID number? No? No? I can't get no type of identification?
We ain't close, man. We not
I mean, you gotta try, man. You never know until you try, man.
You know what? We got our uniform.
So this is what they got down
Yeah,
here.
this was pretty good.
A couple cars, but I don't know if this would, what it's for.
So there's this guy. He's famous for he did some stuff when he was called Joe Citizen Ho. And he used to be a YouTuber, and then he started doing this one, another blunt please, but he doesn't really, I don't know, on this channel, I don't know, he's just really aggressive with the police. He's one of those auditors. I like auditors, and I liked what he did when he was over at Joe Citizen Ho. It's just this particular channel, he's really, it just hasn't done it for me. All the yelling and screaming at law enforcement. I just think it's just so many other ways you can do it. And he interviews these guys about what's happening. Heard he was locked up for a robbery. No, that was the rumor of Joe Citizen Ho. He was gone for a couple of months, and now he's reappeared in DC. For a minute, I thought he was probably CIA, the way he disappeared. But looking at his girlfriend's page that he runs around with, yelling and screaming at the cops, I tend to believe that's probably not what's going on. We just have very, very aggressive cop watchers. These are just cop watchers, and it's just, I find it interesting that you have these guys, and they were getting identification here. They had stopped somebody, and I think he says that he was just watching over the police because there was trying to get some ID from someone. So they're probably doing a lot of profiling over there in DC and all that, what have you. How is everyone? Yeah, Joe Citizen Ho is out. His new channel is Another Blunt Please. So let me see if I could. Boom. Here I is. How are you? Thank you for coming back to the channel. Whenever you do come back, you are appreciated. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the screen. You know, this reality that we keep agreeing to every day. I think just the fact that we have all these phones, maybe our phones are allowing us to somehow, the terms and conditions of this reality is you gotta keep picking up your phone every day, which I wouldn't put any money on that theory. But all I'm saying is that, let me cancel this. See, I'm tethering from up here down here, and my kids use my tethering for Zoom. So I do 100 gigs a month, and that goes so quickly. But it kind of lasts. This month it did well. I'm turning this off so that I can stop my hotspot, you know. So, I'm gonna stay away from that screen. Like, Trump did some sort of, I don't know, he addressed the people, and it was just, my whole timeline was full of it, and I didn't click it not once. World Star had it. Everywhere I turned, there was something going on with what his speech was about, all the pros or the cons, all that kind of stuff. So my thing was, I really wasn't trying to, I don't want to be part of it. I want to totally walk away from this man, and I want to walk away from agreeing to this reality. And I don't want the new person that's coming up, I don't want to hear what they have to say. I'll let somebody, maybe I'll hit their platform and they can discuss that. Like, yo, he said this, he said that. People always like to break this stuff down. But I would not be hearing it live at all. I'm not going to hear it live. I'm not going to in any way give in to the screen. I'm not going to press yes to the terms and conditions of this reality. I usually do this before I press record, when I can remember. But I'm looking a little crazy with this light. I'm washing my hair today. Because it just starts to knot up crazy. And it takes so long to comb out. But I just love it. But this is the timeline where I have to stop. And let me just say this. I'm not going to agree to this reality tomorrow. No. Tomorrow is going to just be what it's being without me knowing anything. I don't want to hear any speeches. I'm not going to listen to any news. Heard he was locked up for, oh no, somebody else. Welcome to the something Nerfland. Now, sadly, welcome to Nazi land. Yo, it's like I know when you go to Jamaica, they got the armed police. It's like when you go to a third world country, right out the airport, you're gonna see these people walking back and forth, like the way the military is strapped up here. We forget that. We forget that, it's strange to see that kind of stuff. It's strange to see. Ooh, let me turn that on. Will that turn on? I got it. It's really strange to see military. I remember on 34th Street after 9/11, they kept the military out there for years and years and years, and they would have those M5s, and the rifle was just like, whoa. That's why people are so afraid of rifles. They're like, the big bad rifle, the big bad black rifle. There's like a meme going around like that. I think Brian from High Impact Flicks, he has like this really amazing shirt that's like, it's a play on how everything black is you're afraid of, and one of those things is that M5 or that AR, one of those things like that. I feel like so discombobulated, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Maybe just the way I'm seeing myself, I'm being way too vain right now. Forgive me. But I'm staying away from the screen. The screen, I don't want any part of it. I want that screen to, knowing that it's there, knowing, there's a part of me that kind of feels that there is some sort of trickery involved in the screen. And this is, when I say the screen, I'm talking about what we accept as our reality. It's like we're accepting this reality that we're giving. We're saying yes every day. We're getting up, we're drinking our coffee. We're not just saying no because we feel like if we say no to this reality, we end up in a crazy house somewhere. And you still got to go to work. You still got bills. You still got all these different things you have to take care of in your life, in this reality that you're constantly saying yes to every day. You're saying yes to it every day, every day, every day. Well, tomorrow, I'm saying no to this reality, despite the fact that I will wake up the next day in it, and whatever that entails, I won't know about it. I'm not going to know about this reality. No. I'm going to be totally checked out of this reality tomorrow because I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting whatever it is that's been taken or given, or however the people feel, however the military are going to do, whatever's going on. I don't want to know. I want to be the last to know. I want to be the last to know. So if all hell is breaking loose and everyone is saying, watch the news, oh my God, you're not going to believe what's happening, I am not going to do it. Somebody says, why? I think that's V. I am not going to do it because I am not. All the days that I say yes to this reality, all the days that I say, yes, I am present in this moment right here, right now, and whatever comes may, and whatever information I'm getting and absorbing because of me saying yes, tomorrow's not happening. That doesn't even explain it. Why does it even need true explanation? Why can't it just be open to, no, this is a platform and I have to step it up. Let me see. Maybe if enough of us reject this screen, maybe if enough of us don't know moment by moment, second by second, what's actually going on, maybe then we can change it on some sort of cosmic level, on some sort of consciousness, and the strength in that. You know, if all the people keep knowing everything, you know so much about everything that's going on, I don't want to know. And I think there's power in not knowing. That ignorance aspect is bliss aspect. Why is that even there? Why is the words, why is that, why do I even know that ignorance is bliss? Is that a truth drop? I don't know. Let's see if I can read this. How does it help? How does it help? I gotta brighten up my screen. Does it help you? Do not accept it. How does it help you? Do not accept it. Because we want to know your point. Of course, of course. It happened in the world. Which episode? But if it happened, the world would explode. What happens if the world would explode? We all, to some degree, say no to the screen, not accept it, go, get out of here. I'm still going to open up my business. Get out of here. I'm still going to church. Stop it. Move out my way. Come on. Yeah, I'm saying that there's power in saying no to the screen. This screen that we keep on just accepting and just saying yes and just allowing all this information from all of these platforms, all of our timelines, it's programming our brains. We are accepting these narratives. We are losing total grip on where our reality should be. We are being programmed like a computer and told. It's like we are accepting what we're being told, the narratives and all those kind of things. So I just want tomorrow, whenever that stuff is going on over there, whatever drama is going on over there, whatever's happening over there, good or bad, I don't want to know. It's like LJ. LJ likes, on her timeline, if you go to her timeline, one of the first things you're going to see is Lovely T. The next thing you're going to see is Mob Radio. After Mob Radio and Lovely T, you're going to see Tasha K. After Tasha K, you're going to Storm. After Storm, you're going to see High Impact Flicks. You're going to see maybe some Star, some Troy Terrain. You're going to see Yvette Carnell, Boyce Watkins. This is her timeline. And the first part of her timeline, when she tries to tell me stuff, I go, I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to know. She was like, someone got shot. It was some woman that got shot, and it was at her birthday. And you remember the rapper? It's her man, and his name is such. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to know this. I don't want to know about this rapper and his girlfriend who's pregnant and got shot at like a birthday party. I don't want to know. I don't want to put these faces together and understand what's going on with them. Same thing for tomorrow. I don't want to know the details. I don't want to know what was said. I don't want to know what happened on the left side of this place and on this block and on this street. I don't want to know. I say no to the screen tomorrow. Tomorrow I say no to the screen. Because I keep saying yes to the screen every day. Somehow I am agreeing to everything that I see to be damn real. And if I'm truly living in a reality generating machine, maybe saying no is the monkey wrench. Maybe saying no is the rub. Maybe saying no is some sort of answer to the question, what is true happiness? Why are we here? Who are we? Where do we come from? What is it about me that responds the way I respond when I'm looking at a sunset? When I'm listening to the waves crash and I take a moment and I go, why does this feel so real? Why does this feel so right? But if I keep saying yes to the screen every day, I will never ask the other questions that are just as real. At one time they were. I hear you. What stuff you talking about, big bro? Hey, what up? How are you? True. And I believe that's Benjamin. Yeah. I can't see the name. My screen is so dark. So I can see like underneath the name, like the actual text. Just go back 10 minutes. You'll figure out what I'm talking about. But this screen is just constantly it's in our face, and I let me just say this. It took me a very long time to be present. I always thought about the past. I used to beat myself up about the past. Business decisions, places that I shouldn't have, doors that I should have never walked through, all those kind of things. And I would always worry about the future. Am I going to have enough money? Should I get that apartment because it's going to cost more? That means that I'm going to have to maintain some sort of, discipline and certain things. And I would be very, very fearful for moving or, moving from one. Like I've only lived in a couple of places in the last like 30 years. Because like I was always very fearful of moving from certain places because I felt really comfortable. And I used to make excuses, and I would keep the place, and it was small, and then I got something else. But that's all that I'm just straying right now. But it took me a long time to be truly in the present. And I've noticed that the more in this moment that I'm in, I don't need to know so much. And I'm the guy who wants to know a lot. I'm the guy who wants to truly understand what it is that I'm being told. what it is that's being said to me, what it is that I'm seeing, what it is that I'm hearing, what it is I'm feeling, what is this I'm touching, what is this, and how did it exist, and who started it all. And I noticed that the more I'm in the present, the more successful I've been, the happiest I've been, the more understanding I've been, the more available as a human being to the people that I love. I've reached out to so many people, more so than I've ever done before, just to say, yo, I love you. Just to say, yo, I'm thinking about you. I got family and friends that I'm reaching out to, and being truly present in the moment and not thinking about, oh, I can maybe get to that later. Oh, maybe I'll do that the way I said. I'm none of that. I'm here right now. And right now, I'm away from that screen. I want to, and let me tell you this. I am no way, shape, or form going to stay in the house and not leave the house and be a recluse. And no. I'm still going to get up, and I'm still going to bust my ass for my family. Tomorrow, I will be getting up, and I will be kicking ass for my family. Period. You understand? And at that same time, we'll be not allowing the screen to enter into my day. Will it be a task? I'm sure it's going to be a hell of a task. Will I be victorious? I don't know. But I will do everything in my power to not be part of the screen, to not say yes to this reality generating machine that we are possibly living in. I'm letting that machine, I'm letting the AI know, this here, I don't want to hear it. This here is a joke. This here is bull, and I'm not part of it. No, thank you. I'm good. The same thing I tell LJ when something is going on. There was like a incident with a guy in a wheelchair, and this person in the wheelchair was caught on fire. So she goes to a Judge Lynn Toler episode, and it's like, this is the person that got into the fire or had the hair on fire. And I was like, whoa. And let me tell you, I watched the whole Judge Lynn Toler episode. And then right after that, she pulls up something else and she says, look, this is him right here. And I was like, no. I get it. This guy in the wheelchair was talking crap about somebody, and something happened really, very, very horrific to him. Whether it was in return, I don't know. But I said, I do not want to see anything else from this person. I don't want to know anything else about this person. No. And tomorrow will be the same way. I don't want to know. I'm not accepting it. I heard enough. I've heard enough. Whoa, this is too much to read. Sorry, guys. Great live. You're insightful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You are appreciated. Let's get out of here. I cleaned the window. I did the inside today. What they trying to do to us? Why are they trying to block me? No, I'm teasing. It's amazing that we can even do this here. That I can actually go live like this. And is it because of technology, or we just all accept that this is technology and it seems to work because we've accepted the technology? Or all right, let's go down there. This is the Brooklyn Navy Yard. I have a friend of mine who works in this Navy Yard. He works for NASA, or at least what was NASA. And there's 2 towers like this. It's a military installation. It's really truly what it is. And he's actually going to start mining for Bitcoin, because when you rent the space here in the Brooklyn Navy Yard, office space in the Brooklyn Navy Yard, they have you get free electricity. That's part of your lease, or at least this is from what he's told me. So I'm sure you can do your due diligence and find out more about that. But because he's not paying for electricity, and this is considered a military installation, the Brooklyn Navy Yard, he gets free electricity. So he decided to become a miner, and he's going to be mining for Bitcoin. I wanted to go into, I said, hey, maybe I could go into business with you. He was like, no, we're fine. We're good on that end. I was like, okay. You know, there was a time you can get you a Bitcoin computer that makes Bitcoin. You can mine your own Bitcoin. The computer was like $250. It was the weirdest, doofiest looking computer you can ever find. Now, that same computer is $3,000. Because, you know, there's a lot of people don't know this, but there's a Bitcoin made by these computers every 10 minutes. And the end of Bitcoin will be in 2140. So by the year 2140, there will be no more Bitcoin. And people might say, wow, that's so far from now. What are you talking about? What are you thinking about? Well, and if we're living in possibly a reality generated machine, what do you care? Why would you prepare like that? I would argue that they're numbers, and that this system loves numbers, and it also seems to love names, and names and numbers. And if you can keep them matched up for 100 years, your great-great-grands will be okay. Yeah, this is all part of the Brooklyn Navy Yard here. All this to the right of me. And my buddy, he was working for NASA. And I went to see him one day, and this guy was literally like, he's making the left, I think he was making like the left arm to the spacesuit. And then there's like a whole nother team of people making the right arm, and somebody else making the legs, each leg. It's just so pretty amazing what how the most intelligent people you'll find are out here involved in a three-card Monty, and don't even know it. And I say that totally respectfully. And Ted, if you're listening to this, I'm not, come on, I love you, man. I'm just saying that I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Forget about it. Let's talk about something else. Anybody else got something to talk about? I don't want to be bashing my friends on the on a public platform like that. Yeah, but Bitcoin is very interesting. I'm deep in it. I put LJ and I put everything on red. You'll be in Brooklyn your whole life and not go the way we're going to get on this bridge. Your whole life. This is truly inside baseball right here. How to get around this town. Pay attention. See this? You got to know somebody that knows somebody to get on this Manhattan Bridge like this. You could use this footage for a movie, a zombie movie, where everything is like nothing is happening. Wow, look at this town. It's my backyard, y'all. I love this town, love this city. Look at this. This is done on a Samsung Note 10 and clean, and also a clean windshield. Ooh, that is funny. Did you ever used to go to the African Street Festival in Brooklyn? In Battery Park? No. I never been to that one. Battery Park? In Brooklyn? No. Battery Park. No, I don't know that. What river is the bridge crossing? It's the Hudson River. The Brooklyn Bridge and the Manhattan Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, that's all going over the Hudson River. And that leads into the Harlem River. So Harlem River Drive turns into the Hudson River, because the West Side Highway between New York and New Jersey, that's called the Henry Hudson River. So between New York and New Jersey, Henry Hudson River, and the other way, look at this guy trying to get a cab. Oh no, he's trying to get a buck. Nah, man. You definitely will spend a pretty penny helping people out of New York if you were that kind of a person. I am not that kind of a person. I don't give money but once in a blue. And of course, this is Houston. Some people say Houston in other places, but no one says Houston in New York. They say Houston. Where are you going to? Houston. If a person has a question, please feel free to ask, and maybe we can go Don't you have to pray to cross the bridge? I mean, do you have an easy pass? Well, the Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan bridges, you do not have to pay to cross. Nor do you have to pay to cross the Williamsburg Bridge. So you have Williamsburg Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, and Manhattan Bridge. The Williamsburg Bridge, along with the Manhattan Bridge, you can have trucks on there. Whereas the Brooklyn Bridge, there are no trucks allowed. You can have an SUV, you know, you can ride over that with a H2 Hummer. No one's gonna mess with you. But you don't want to ride on the Brooklyn Bridge with a rider truck. No six-wheel rider truck. You're gonna definitely get a ticket. And then there's so those are the bottom is Brooklyn, Manhattan, Williamsburg Bridge. And then when you go further uptown, you have the Triborough Bridge. And that takes you from Manhattan or the Bronx into Queens. So if you're in Manhattan, you can jump on the Triborough Bridge. It's north of 96th Street. And I think the Triborough Bridge is now called the... what is the Triborough Bridge called now? Might be the JFK. We still call it the New Yorkers call it the Triborough. And trust me, this is like, I've been in a lot of different circles where people will quickly say, yo, the Triborough. I guess if you're over 40, you're gonna say Triborough Bridge. And then I messed up. After the Williamsburg Bridge, it's not the Triborough. You got another free bridge, which is called the 59th Street Bridge, which was changed to the Ed Koch Bridge. So the Ed Koch Bridge is free as well. So you have Brooklyn Bridge free, Manhattan Bridge is free, Williamsburg Bridge is free, 59th Street Bridge, aka Ed Koch Bridge, is free. And the 5th bridge, you have to pay, which is the Triborough, going into Queens. So it's free to get to Brooklyn, free to get to Queens. That's where the Ed Koch will take you right to Queens. Greenpoint. I am not sponsored by that company, but if I was a better YouTuber, I would try to reach out. You want to take 6th Avenue uptown or 8th Avenue uptown? Come on. 6th Avenue is this right turn here, or should I go straight to the village? Okay, well, I'm gonna go straight. This is the West Village. I think I'm gonna lower the windows. Maybe we'll hear a party going on. Maybe we'll crash a party tonight. Maybe he went on a break, but this looks like this person will be back. Okay. Yeah. I have a feeling that person is going to be coming back. interesting turn here. The Cherry Line Theater to the left. If you use this footage in your short film, please hit my Cash App. Don't be rude. Or should I say you need to ask permission? How cool was that block though? Let's keep it real. Come on. Oh. This is Hudson Street. This turns into 8th Avenue. And this is like almost this is like the first gas station on the west side we're gonna pass. And the gas is like $7, $6, something crazy. But they specialize in like snacks and gas cans, because most people that come there are coming there by cab to get gas so they can jump back in the cab to go home or to go to their car. So it's hilarious. I was one of those people and learned that. Going 23 miles an hour, by the way. This is like the only place to get gas, honestly, around here. And this is the Mobil to the left. And when you go in there, there's like 300 gas cans ready to go. The little ones. I think the gas at $4. Hands down, one of the best taco trucks in all of New York City. Hands down. That's like the best. You can Google 14th Street taco truck and get information on that taco truck right there. Best quesadilla you're ever gonna have. Quesadilla definitely better. I wouldn't say the tacos is the best taco. They're they're pretty good, but the best quesadilla in New York. I mean, like, no, hands down. They serve you the quesadilla like a taco, like a hard shell taco, and oh, so good. So good. So good. I'm not going though. I want to go, and I'm not gonna go. Do I want to go? Yes, I want to go. Am I gonna go? No. I'm so glad I am recording. that wasn't recorded, I'd have fell victim. I would have told myself I was helping the economy and how this is a staple of our city, and they need to know that people will reach out to them because we know that they could be home, and we are thankful. So not only am I going to take that quesadilla, I'm going to tip you. I'm going to over tip you. I'm going to give you $3 tip. And Hudson Street turned into what we're on now, and it turned right at the gas station, and this is 8th Avenue. And when you go up to Harlem, 8th Avenue turns into Frederick Douglass Boulevard. And it's so funny, it's the gentrified neighborhood. So all the whites, they go, I live on Frederick Douglass Boulevard. And all the blacks say, I live on 8th Avenue. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Ask a white person, where do you live? I live on Frederick Douglass. I love that. I love that humanity is silly like that. Oh, this is going to be the new port. This is going to be the new Penn Station. They're going to go back to the way it was in the 60s. So they're doing a major rehab inside this place here. It's like going down for real in there. And they're going to pay homage to the old, let me let this person go by. They're going to pay homage to the old Penn Station that was tore down for this monstrosity here, Madison Square Garden. This is where Donna Kering had her sign up for like 20 years on this wall here. Or longer. I mean, it was so long ago. If I was a better YouTuber, boom, it'll pop up one of the pictures I have of her signage. Oh, I'm about to pass my brother's house. Hey, yo, Benjamin, you still there? You can come downstairs. I'm too good to eat food from a truck. I'm too good to eat food from a truck. Red face, that sounds like something you would say. Red face, $4. What's that mean? I don't know what that means. Do you have the tunnels under the rivers like they do in New Orleans? Yes, we do have tunnels under the rivers. Yes, we do. Did you? Yes, we do have tunnels under the things. Damn, $4. Too good to eat from a truck. Elvis smoking. Why are you snitching? Why are you snitching? I got my windows up. I just heard somebody yelling. I was like, let me put my, oh look, he's on the bicycle. This guy on the bicycle was just yelling. Some skinny tires for New York City? What's not nice? What are you doing? I'm calling the police. $3 isn't over tipping. Stop being cheap. The gas is $4. Oh, it was $4 a gallon. Okay, cool. And $3. Come on, I give it $2 up. I don't want to over tip. That's over tipping. $3 for a quesadilla. Well, let me tell you this. I just bought some plumbing supplies today, and it was $47.64. And I handed him a $50 bill. Said, keep the change. And I thought that was kind of cool. He didn't cook me a meal, but he was a cool guy. He was ADOS, so he was ADOS and working in the plumbing shop right there on Webster Avenue in the Bronx. And yeah, so I think that's all over tipping, I think. I'm looking to see if my brother is still. Hold on, let me call my brother real quick. Don't hang up. I'm not hanging up on you. Yo, what's going on? You already there. You already there. Yo, I'm live. I'm live right now. I don't know if it can get you, but yes, if I was saying, I'm right around the corner from your house. You want to come downstairs and say hi to my live? No worries, man. Yo, love you, man. We'll talk this week. Yo, do know we have to talk, right? All right. Let's talk tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next day. Bye. I don't know if was anyone able to hear that conversation that I had. Was it a two-way or just my voice, or did you hear him? How did that work out? Hey, Christopher was popping. How are you? All right. I remember when live first happened, people were going live, and they would ask questions, and I would never type anything too, so it's all right. Not a big deal. That's when I used to wait for the other guy to do something. So it's normal. I see a lot of police lights. This is the undercover police car to the left of us. I see a ton of cop cars up in the front. Maybe, that Times Square area gets a lot more, a lot more action during these trying times we're going through. keep making the same turn. It's like we constantly are doing like this little loop here, aren't we? Let this guy cross. I see you, fly guy. I see you. And then what do? I do a quick U-turn, right? Don't I? In Times Square, doing U-turns. Ain't that what I do a lot? New York, doing U-turns in Times Square on 42nd Street. Aha, somebody else did donuts in the. I see the sun. Oh. I'm lowering the window so you can hear the city. And as you can see, there are people underneath this thing walking. That woman right there with this carriage is like walking. It's like not a big deal. T. Ritter, appreciate you. Evening Elvis. You are appreciated, my friend. Did you see that damn pothole I just avoided? Jesus. It will be Satanic Illuminati Ritual. That was from Quantum Effects 99. I gotta check your channel out. That's what you just told me. What you just said means check my channel out, bro. I promise I will. Well, I'm not watching. I'm not watching. I will be off the sauce tomorrow. Off that damn sauce. I will not be paying attention to that screen. And what is the screen? The screen is what we are accepting as our reality. Whatever information our eyes are gathering, and we're saying yes to the bus that's coming, so we back up. We're saying yes to that bacon, egg, and cheese from the deli on 168th Street and Frederick Douglass, aka 5. That was so inside baseball, that laugh. Ooh. You could go to Puerto Rico and get better streets than this. Go to Jamaica, you get better streets than this. No, maybe not Jamaica. I don't know. I got an idea. Trigger alert, 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 trigger alert. Did they all go to the Hamptons in North Carolina? Sure about that? That's a story for another day. Did they all go to the Hamptons? Somebody might say they're all asleep. Sure about that? I'm not gonna go there. We just went through Central Park. We went from the east to the west side. And this is Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue separates the east from the west side. Did anyone else notice that none of the stores are boarded up? That's because they're not worried, I guess, about anything. Because when they were worried, for the littlest thing, they put those damn wood up. They put that wood up. Look how cool this thing is. Pretty cool. past 96th Street, all the lights come back on. So if you were paying attention, very rarely anyone is up below 96th Street. It's almost as if it's some sort of stage. And once you pass that, it's a weekday, and yeah, it's almost 2 in the morning, 2 a.m. But why are people now home here? All the people that are awake and up. But yet, when you go below 96th Street, there's like 2 lights on in a building where there should be hundreds of people. Look at the difference. Now we're 110th Street. And it's just, everyone is awake. Everyone is up. But when you grind down these blocks downtown, you always find that no one is up. No one is home. And then if you start looking at the buildings, you find out no one is even living there. And a lot of these buildings, they have doormen and everything. I say that New York is some sort of stage. Like the Truman Show. A Truman Show that's totally out of control. The Truman Show does not have that man anymore in the moon. Does not have it doesn't have that human touch any longer. That man has been replaced. Even though man is still needed, but man has been replaced by some sort of AI. And this AI has figured out a way to push and pull levers and switches that might be even literally a literal pushing of a button and pulling of a string in this reality. And humanity's finger is no longer on the pulse. It's the algorithm. It's the AI. The AI's finger is on the pulse of the nation. And the problem with that is AI just can't get right. There was a character in the movie that Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy did, and it was called Life. And in this movie Life, there was a character called Can't Get Right, and he was played by Boheem Woodbine. I met the guy at a parade in New York, and I couldn't believe he was like 6'4". It was like, what? I didn't know he was this tall. My goodness. And I felt like, damn, everyone probably says that. But he was a little hesitant at first to speak, but then I was like, I kind of like guilted him maybe, and we talked for like maybe like 2 more seconds, or maybe it was like an acknowledgement now. Like he stopped and like was like, I see you, thank you. And that was kind of cool. And the AI is like, I can't get right. That character that was played in the movie. See, that character in the movie, just his head was not, he was there. He was a person. He was very, very talented. He was very, very, he was irresistible. See, I Can't Get Right in the movie was irresistible. He was irresistible to everyone around him. I Can't Get Right, everyone wanted to be with I Can't Get Right. They wanted to be friends with him. They wanted to utilize him. They wanted to make I Can't Get Right be part of like their salvation, part of their like way out, or way out of the situation. And I really don't remember this movie. I only seen the movie once, and I'm trying to remember. I mean, I don't really want to remember the movie like that. It really wasn't. I didn't think that the movie. I would like to maybe see it again, maybe do a review of the movie. But this is my first time correlating any of this. This is just something that just felt right as I was speaking it. And I appreciate you for listening. And I Can't Get Right is possibly what we are being subjected to. You know, I Can't Get Right is at the helm. I Can't Get Right wants to get right, but will never be able to. And that's what I think when I think of this reality that we're in. This reality that we're in is missing the humanity, the natural ability for us to truly love. And I Can't Get Right. Everyone was trying that, but even like he got like the warden's daughter pregnant. She just had to have some of him. It's like we all want what the AI is offering, the carrot that is being dangled in front of our faces. All of us want, the carrot is dangling in front of our faces at all times. For every single one of us on this planet, we have a carrot dangling in front of our faces. We are totally distracted. And it had humanity attached to it. Even though there was a lot of war attached to it, maybe the war aspect was something that we thought was were taught that it's the way things have to be. Whether it's for population control or just because of consciousness being so strong. And so, consciousness just being just that strong that we are all saying and doing the same things. And the algorithm is at the helm and it just can't get right. Algorithm is, just imagine, I just can't get right at dinner. That's the algorithm. It just can't get us right. And it's trying so hard while dangling the carrot in our faces. So what happened to us? How did we lose the humanity aspects of this reality? Why are we here? Is this just the new world of stress that's being sucked? I look at myself, right? How hard it was for me to drive past that taco truck. And I know if I had I'm glad I had Redface here with me, because Redface was able to, push and channel that whole thought of, I'm not even eating from a truck. Like, where the hell is the plumbing, And my thing is, what happened? What happened that humanity is no longer part of it? That it appears that we are becoming so disconnected from what truly is love, what truly is man, woman, children. And it just can't get right. Everything is all scrambled. And the egg that is scrambled and it's beautiful and it looks good. And then you can have it any way you want the egg. You can have the egg hard, medium, soft, over easy. Then scramble it, add add cheese. The algorithm is getting all of us so distracted that it's like we're losing our humanity. We're becoming robotic. We're like integrating to I can't get right. No. You're supposed to say, I can't get right. Stay right here. I got you. You're not supposed to put I can't get right making these decisions based on what we're talking about. I can't get right, can't understand the nuances, can't get the facial expressions. I can't get right, just cannot understand humanity. And that's what's at the helm, I believe. And that's AI. AI is studying us on every single platform that we put out there. Wants to know the nuances of the words that are coming out of our mouths. And then is trying to push all of our words into some sort of direction. And I would argue that could be a battle of our consciousness. Why is it that all of us are taking, all out of nowhere, I'm hearing us taking deep dives? Deep dives. Everywhere I turn, I'm hearing someone say, then let's take a deep dive. Things like that. Is that consciousness, or is that how are we being pushed into these? Are we still, in other words, in the Matrix, the movie The Matrix, when Neo was able to stop those sentinels and they crashed to the ground, that was because the Matrix was just another Matrix. It's just another level of where we're at. This is actually a stop sign, not a light. But what do we? Let me get my thoughts together. Truck tacos are the best. Hell yeah. Just don't ask for any water to rinse your hands. They only got Mr. Clean watered down in a spray bottle. That's pretty gross. When I was a kid, I used to go here and eat at this Latin restaurant. I used to think it was so good. I told somebody how good this thing was, and they just like totally laughed at me. I was like, whoa, what's that about? You know, the cooking world is a lot of snobs. Don't get me wrong, I didn't stop eating there because of the person saying that. I did find out that they're, you know, really not that good. And I go to other places. That's when I was in my teens, going over there, in my 20s. Just taking a little pause, you know. I just felt like I was trying to self-correct and then trying to get away from that Matrix conversation, and I thought too deep, and then I'm talking it out, so it's not working for me. And then we were talking about how the words deep dives are just like the word deep. Everywhere I turn, everybody's like, let's take a deep dive, let's do a deep dive. And I thought I was saying deep dive before anyone else, but I'm not. Is it because of consciousness, or is it because we're being pushed into that into that direction, and I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. My boy Skinny lives over here. If anybody needs an electrician, I got a great electrician. If anybody needs one. And I got a great architect. If anybody needs an architect, I got a great architect. I got a great electrician. I don't have a plumber though. And I used to be able to pull a team together, man, and build a bar. You needed a bar built? I got the team. I did that for a little while. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I loved the bar business when I was in it. Oh man, it was like you could just you just make people's days. You know, people walk away so happy. Every time, it was great. It was great. I would never go back to it. You know, it's too dangerous. When I was young, you know, you're open to that. You're like, whatever, man. But as you get older, you say, whoa, no way, man. I couldn't imagine doing anything like that right now. That's crazy, man. Anyway, I've taken you through Brooklyn. I've taken you from Brooklyn to Manhattan, and now we're in the Bronx. And this road should take me home. This used to be an amazing bar where Little Caesars is at. Oh my God. Two cousins. Oh man, that was like the best bar in the Bronx. From my era. From my era coming up. It was like the best bar in the Bronx. These people are open, working. That's what we going for. Boom. Oh.
Regular wash?
Yes, the $6 exterior, please. Thank you. How you doing tonight?
The nighttime, no, it's outside only.
No, I know the outside. Only the outside, right?
Yeah, outside, you want the Armor tires?
No. I just want the $6 wash.
Yeah.
And then I said, how are you doing? How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah. You're not, you know.
Yeah, no.
Nobody asked you how you doing today, maybe.
No.
It's throwing you off, right?
Yeah.
You're like, what? Huh?
Yeah.
Because I know you speak English very well.
Yeah.
So I was like, how are you doing? And here, look, that's a propina. That's $1 for you.
Thank you, Bob.
All right? I appreciate you mucho.
Gracias, yeah.
Come on. Okay, Kev K, let me see what you wrote up. Looks like a lot of stuff. Taco trucks are the best. They've got napkins. Yeah, that's what they use, napkins to wipe everything down. And we have found. We need to spot the NPCs. Ooh, Kev got the NPCs. Look at a large group of people and look at the jackets. It's like the entire group of people all shopping at some cheap jacket store, and they all look the same. Notice it most when watching the news. Certain shows where everyone looks the same. Spark the blunt. Stop snitching, Kev. Come on. Yes, though, I agree with that. We all are like little zombies. Like we all look the same. Here, let me hit this one time. Boom. Whoa, I don't want it to get stuck. All right, are we okay? I just wanted you to get the whole effect over here. And if you use this in your short movie, come on, show some like respect and hit me with email. That's Big Elvis the Chef at gmail.com. Big Elvis the Chef at gmail.com. Let me do this for you. Big. Seriously. Damn, they dude just banged his leg on the. Let me give him $1 too. He just banged his leg on my toe, ball. Here you go, my friend.
Thank you.
Sorry about the back, tu pierna.
Yeah.
Perdón para tu pierna.
Oh, yeah. Aquí, mira.
Aquí.
La rodilla.
Oh, your
No lo
knee.
miré.
Sorry, man.
Sí, no se preocupe.
Okay. Yeah, so my $6 wash that I normally turn to $7 has now turned to $8 because of me feeling bad about this guy banging his, what now I know is his knee from the ball that I have on my tow package. But, por favor, please, esa, please. Thank you. I needed him to hit that side mirror one more time. Looks horrible. This is what I call the pump fake. I think that's enough time to now exit the gas station, opposed to using the gas station as throughway, which is frowned upon. So I didn't use it as throughway. I actually stopped at the pump at a reasonable amount of time to remember that a little further away up is a little cheaper. But we don't have to worry about that here in New York any longer because the police don't pull anyone over in New York. I mean, if you have some paper tags and you're like 4 guys in a car and a girl in the middle, they're going to be thinking, maybe they got a gun in there. So they're going to pull you over. Other than that, they're not pulling people over. New York officers are basically what they referring to as like just call for service. So if you see something, give them a call. They'll come out for service. You know, like that's their job. You know, they're not going to be patrolling and they're not doing a lot of things where you have to worry about. There's so many people are now taking red lights and blowing past stop signs more often, and you have to be much more alert now in New York because so many people are taking the lights and cops are not pulling people over like that. And I would say it's like a 90% difference. There's no more what I would call I just love the way these things look. I just love this look here. You know, of all the lights, and it just makes me feel like my city's still alive. Like, you know, if you're a cab driver, you can like, you know, someone can like, let's say you get into a quick fender bender, boom, you come over here, get your light fixed, get a new light. And whatever's really popular, they carry, they keep it there. I mean, there was a time where all these stores were open. Now it's like 2 only open. Where there was normally like, 30. So COVID has changed a lot of things. Yeah, but you have to be very alert. Cops are they're just not coming. I mean, they're just not lurking. And if you see them, they're just sitting. They're on their phones. Heads are down. Lights are off. They're relaxed. They're chilling. If you want them, call for service. I love that. I love that. This guy's been here for a couple of years, and he's just adding more and more stuff. I don't want to let the window down and mess up my new car wash. Oh, my sunroof, I could do this. Sure I had my head on a swivel when I made that left turn, because like I said, people are just taking lights. No more of their cops just pouncing on the people. I love that. I love that. You are appreciated. Thank you. You are appreciated. If you gotten any value out of this, please feel free to hit the Cash App at Elvis Rosenberg. Is that a spot? Nope, that's not a spot. Thought I had a spot. It's okay. I will get a spot. One will be coming around the corner when I turn. So, you are appreciated. Thank you so much. Bad. How's that? I thought Elvis was a few abandoned what? Citizens? I thought Elvis was a fave. Oh, yeah. A law-abiding citizen. Yes, I am. Yo, my screen is black. I could barely see anything, so forgive me. I could barely see little... My head is on a swivel. Thank you for your videos and insight and ideas on things. Oh, you appreciate it. I thought Elvis was a law-abiding citizen. Now I can see you. Please don't delete this stream. You know, I thought about it. I thought about it. It's so long. You know, I got little gems in there. No one will ever see this. Come on. Don't share this. Don't even thumbs up it. So what? And kudos to you who was able to watch this whole thing. I don't know how many people have done that. Like, watch it from start to finish. Start to finish. I do that with Mo Facts podcast. Mo Facts, I listen to Mo Facts from start to finish. And if let's say I don't hear, I can't finish it, I start it from the beginning and go all the way through the next time I have an opportunity. Mo Facts with Adam Curry on YouTube, iTunes, maybe even Spotify. Mo Facts with Adam Curry. Woo! Best podcasting I've ever experienced. That's a fact. That's what I like to call a Fendi fact. Mm-hmm. What time is it? It's 2:30. You are appreciated. I see a car coming out right now. Boom.